Hello, my name is MooingCat and welcome back to the beta server where the St. Patrick's Day event has just started. So in this video I'll quickly go through the changes, the new buildings and so on, and give some of my thoughts. Now the first change is that we no longer get the full announcement on the forums. We have to go to the InnoGames page for some reason. Don't really know why, but it is what it is. Other than that, same content, so nothing really has changed. Just wanted to mention that. That's why it has a white background this time around. Now, the event mechanics are, I think, exactly 100% the same as last year. The only exception is that we have some new boosters. We have three boosters, and these you can win from the rival challenges. You do start with one of each, but then any more than that you have to win in the challenges. We don't know how many you can win. We do not know that there will be two rival challenges. We'll say that later on. But exactly how many of these you get, we don't know. So what are these? The first one here is quick promotion. Hire your upgraded managers without spending pots of gold. This text is a little bit, I think a little bit misleading. Managers, plural. You can only use it once. So for one manager, you're able to upgrade it for free. You can see it down there, we have that hat. So this typically you would want to do for the most expensive manager, which don't remember if that is for fireworks for the final one or if that's one of the festival or shipyards, but either for the most expensive or alternatively, I think what probably I will do is get one additional shipyard level in town number 1 if you're following my strategies from last year. But of course, in my guide for this year, I will give some more a more based recommendation on when a recommendation based on facts when we know more about exactly how many you get and so on. The second boost is a simple 2-hour time boost. And that this is it's just a free version of the skip 2 hours that we already have in the game, so that's quite nice. And the final one here is get an instant discount on shamrocks needed to proceed to the next town. So you can see this option here in the proceed to next town menu. You can see a 25% reduction, 6.3 quadrillion instead of 8.4. This is a little bit under, a 2-hour time save using my strategies. So basically, this is a 2-hour time save. This is a 2-hour time save. This one is either saving some pots of gold or saving some hours by going for the one extra level in the shipyard. I think that saves 4 or 5 hours, so in that sense, this could be perhaps the best one in terms of time saved. But yeah, that's the boosters. So we'll see. We'll have to see how many we are able to get. Now let's move on to the rewards. The main building is the Celtic Tavern. It has 9 levels. Level 7 is the highest level for without the upgrades, the golden upgrade and so on. Then we have the Enchanted Celtic Tavern and Mystic Celtic Tavern. Looking at the stats, we do have both population and happiness. We don't really see that too much these days, so for those who need that, probably a nice thing. It gives quite a lot of defense, so 75 defense. It is 6x5, so quite big. It does require a road, so 32.5 tiles. So 75%, that's a bit over 2 defense per tile. You also get some additional defense for your attacking army in guild battlegrounds, but then a lot of attack and defense for your defending army, specifically in guild expedition. So I do think that for players, perhaps especially new players, who are looking to fight more in guild expedition level 5, this could be a really good building. You also get boosts for coins and supplies, as well as a lot of goods and forge points. So overall, I think this is a very good building for new players or developing players who need a lot of these secondary stats. But for established players, might not be that big of a deal. If you do, I would definitely probably still place it in my city. It has a lot of good stats. But for the big fighters, especially guild battleground fighters and so on, this defense boost might not be that enticing considering the size of the building. Anyways, in addition to that, you also get fragments of the Pagan Harvest Selection Kit. More on that in a moment. Before going into that though, we do have yet another level for the Archdruid Hut. This is actually I believe it is called Platinum. If we look in game here, you can see that here we have the Platinum, the Platinum upgrade. So yet another upgrade for the Archdruid Hut. I suppose it didn't have a silver upgrade, it went straight to gold. But so yeah, that's the next step, and who knows, perhaps in the next event we will see all 3 of those in the same event, so silver, gold and platinum upgrades, who knows. Interestingly though, this doesn't actually get more raw stats in terms of attack and defense and so on. It gets the same stats, but specifically for guild battlegrounds, and when it comes to the defense in guild expedition. Actually, I do think this defense is new as well. But for the attack boosts, you get the same attack boost that you did, but also now double that in guild battlegrounds. You also get some additional other stats. So overall, a decent update, especially if you play in guild battlegrounds. Alright, in addition to that, we do also... Oh, and yeah, one final thing here. For the trees we got last year, all of those have gotten an upgrade, as you can see here. And here you can see that from this Sacred Archdruid, you get the selection kit, which has upgrades for those. Oh no, the selection kit, sorry, has level 1 buildings, I believe, and the upgrades you use to upgrade. So, these, same thing here, the stats have not increased, but you get additional boosts in Guild Battlegrounds and Guild Expedition. I think that's the same for this, I didn't double check. And here, probably some new boosts, I haven't double checked exactly what they give. But some increased values at least, so overall, probably not a bad deal in total. So upgrade this, and then eventually upgrade your trees, if you have them, or play some new ones. Then we come to the Pagan Harvest Selection Kit buildings. There are 2 of them. We have the Sheep Shire and the Rune Garden. The Sheep Shire 3x1 does not require a road. It gives 10% attack for your attacking army, regardless of age. So that's quite a lot. That is over 3 attack per tile. Definitely not bad at all. It does require population, which we've seen quite a few times now for these buildings. It gives a decent amount, or actually quite a lot of forge points, and good and 2 heavy units. Now, depending on your age, this could be really good. If you are in, I don't know, the future, for example, with hover tanks, would be really good. So, yeah, depending on your age, you can definitely get use out of these as well, the heavy units. Then we have the Rune Garden. It also requires population, gives defense for attacking army instead, and attack for attacking army. So you can see that the boosts have flipped here compared to the Sheep Shire. It gives a lot of goods for the size. It gives guild goods as well, some forge points, and blueprints. This one does require a road. I don't really quite understand why, but sure. Personally, I prefer this anyways, so that's the one I would choose from the selection kit. So, so yeah, there it is what it is. Then we have yet another new building with 2 levels. This is the After Town exclusive building. So when you complete a town, not sure if you can see it already here, no. So when you complete a town, if you buy all the 6 chests, you will get this reward, I think. I think that's how it works. It has 2 levels. at max level, up to 12% attack for attacking army. For 2x2 building, that is quite a lot. 3 attack per tile. It does not require a road. It gives attack and defense for your defending army as well. Some goods and forge points. And some fragments for Finnish special production and Finnish goods production. So, quite nice if you ask me. I would definitely place it if I get it. Although I don't quite know yet what kind of strategy I will go for. If it's going to be one where I open a lot of chests for this, or if it's going to be focused on grand prizes. But you'll see in game in a moment that the grand prizes are a little bit interesting compared to previous years. Anyways, as I mentioned, we do have 2 rival challenges, but if you thought we were done with buildings, we are not. We do still have 1 more building with 3 variations. The Apothecary of the Highlands. It has 3 levels, and if we go in game, we can see that you get it. Okay, I can't access the leagues yet, of course, they have to go through the tutorial I'll show in a moment. But you get the level 1 in Bronze League, the level 2 in Silver League, and level 3 in Gold League. So for the Gold League building, 45% attack and defense, both for your attacking and defending army. 45, it is 3x3, no roads, so that is 9 tiles, that is 5 attack per tile. 10 combined attack per tile for your attacking army and defending army, quite a lot. It has 30 force points, which isn't that the same as the settlement building, talking about dead things. So yeah, anyways, a lot of force points, a lot of goods, and as usual these days you do get fragments for the for the main building, so you can get that. So you can see that level 3 gives selection kit, as well as silver and golden upgrade kits. The level 2 gives selection kit and silver upgrade kit, and level 1 only the selection kit. But as usual, you can get silver kit from the level 7 building. So if we go here, from the level 7 building, you do get fragments for the silver upgrade. And from the silver upgrade building, you do get fragments for the golden upgrade. So you don't need to get the silver and golden upgrades during the event itself. Alright, then we have some avatars, and that's it for the announcement. So let's briefly look in game at how the event looks. Let me quickly go through the tutorial. A little bit annoying to have to go through this to show how everything, but it is what it is. Now, while that is spinning, let me quickly go through the grand prizes, because you get 3 upgrades here for the main building in the milestones. You need 7, so that is 3, 4, 5, and then you get the level 1 building again, but 6, no, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6, and then 7 at 200. So if you only focus on grand prizes, you need to get to get the main building, you need you need to land at 200 here, which shouldn't be any problem at all. I do think it is a little bit more than previous years. Actually, I'm not sure if you can get the upgrade for the main building from the after town rewards. That brings up a good question, actually. I'm not 100% sure if you can or not. But yeah, I'll talk definitely more about that in my tutorial when we get there. Anyways, now we can get to leagues, and here you can see that you get the level 1, level 2, and level 3. So you get the buildings directly. There are no upgrade kits at the moment. And you can quickly see another update they recently made. You can see the scrolling text down at the random production. That's a new thing they added with the long texts. Quite like it, but yeah. So you get these. You get the platinum upgrade for the Archdruid in silver and gold, and then actually the golden upgrade for the Archdruid all the way from amateur all the way up to gold. So this is last year's main building, so the upgrade for that, which means that you might be able to get get the Druid Hut from after town chests. Possibly, I'm not sure if you're going to get it up to level 9. But if you do, then you do have a golden upgrade here from the gold leagues. Now, interestingly, there are no upgrades kits in the league for the main building. Here we have the Celtic Glassworks, which is the after town reward. It's also available here for some reason, and the avatar. So yeah, now here we have the 3 boosters. You do start with 1 each. So here you can see that I can upgrade for free with this, but again, you don't want to do this on the cheap cheap managers. Definitely don't misclick, because you can't get it back, I don't think. So yeah, the next one here is the time skip. You can activate it here during the time skip. And the final one is here in the after town rewards. You can drop this down by 25%, but definitely don't do it for the first town, the cheap town. So yeah, in terms of other than that, in terms of the mechanics, everything is exactly the same. Now, one thing I quickly want to mention, after you get here to 200, there's actually quite a few rewards here before the next upgrade kit for the main building. The next upgrade kit is at 400 actually. In between, you do have some nice rewards. You do get the Archdruid Hut upgrade kit. So if you need another one of those, you definitely should be able to get here. It'll probably take like 8 towns, perhaps 9 towns, something like that. Then you get the platinum upgrade as well at 300. This is another level 1 building. And in case you're wondering, the reason why we get another level 1 building right away is because you can see in the event passes a lot of upgrades. So this is to accommodate for those who spend for the passes. I don't like that they do that, but that's the reason why they do it. So just wanted to let you know. Anyways, then you do get some silver fragments here at 375. 375, I think that is, if I remember correctly, like 14, 15 towns, somewhere around there. No, actually, no, it shouldn't be. Probably 12 towns. Yeah, probably 12 towns, and you'll get here. So, might be an option. The event lasts 3 weeks, so you should definitely be able to, but you don't need to get the silver fragments. And then you start getting the upgrades, every other upgrade from then on. So yeah, and to get a second full Celtic Tavern, you do need to land here at 650. That'll be quite difficult to do. You would have to do like 20 towns, so 1 town per day. It's possible if you have the time for it, the commitment for it. You might be able to do it for free if you pick up enough pots of gold from incidents. That is assuming the amount of pots are the same as last year, which I do believe is the case. I think these are the same numbers as last year. So if that's the case, then you do probably need 1,000, perhaps 2,000 additional pots of gold to get all the way to 650. But if you're very dedicated, it might be possible to get 2 of these relatively cheaply. That's assuming you don't get any from the Aftertown rewards. I haven't checked that yet. That might be the case. I don't think it mentioned that here. Let's see, Aftertown. Each time complete... no, wait, where is it? I can look at the image at least. So this is the new glasswork, whatever it was called. Is that the main building? Okay, so that might actually be the main building. I think it might be the main building. So perhaps you can get fragments from there. Anyways, or upgrades from there. That looks like the main building. So never mind what I said. Then it might actually be possible to get 2 fully leveled for free. But that's something we'll have to look into. I'll dig into the numbers. But yeah, I think that's all for now. I rambled on a little bit too long perhaps. Just some early speculation based on what we've seen. So yeah, nothing too fancy into a few slight updates, but yeah, that's all for the event. So for now, thanks for watching. Before I end, let me thank my Patreons for their support. I would like to thank Homestar, Kim Kelly, Rolf the8, Dan Sumnat, Chanti, Dark Matter, Mylia, Zero K, THX, Hugo Count von Count, Judith Renwis, Susan Weiss, Rocco, Spike from No Remorse, Atomic, Flavius the Avenger, Ogler, Whiskeymaster, Mar and Sir, Host, Henrik Claver, Darrell, Mike, Option the Obsessed, Ruth, Karen, Dennis, Flavius, Belisarius, Stumpe, Podger, Mizak77, Niklas, Mike Show, Michael, and Early Morning. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the future. Bye bye.